Here we are live on Facebook Live with Lee Bradbury after our pre-season friendly with Team Solent. 6-1 victory, useful workout, Lee.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I thought we played well tonight, moved the ball well, and they passed the ball well. They're a good side. But it was, the pitch is fantastic here, and it's a good facility, and that's what I wanted to come here and play in, because I knew they were good football inside, and also the pitch is good. So, but no, we played very well tonight. Some really good phases of play, some good patterns of play, and some good movement, and some good goals as well.
The big news tonight for Hawks fans: game time for Wes Fulton and Ed Harris. It was great to see Ed, and after a couple of minutes, Ed had got the first couple of touches. It looked like he hadn't been away.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant for them to come back. They're going to be two massive players for us, and obviously well respected at the club. And the sooner we can get him back, the better. But as I said before, we don't want to rush them. And tonight's just a little taster for them. Just dip their toe in a little bit, and you can see the hunger in the pair of them. They played 12 minutes in the end, and it's a good little confidence boost.
I mean, I think what showed the appreciation with Ed Harris is the Hawks fans scattered around. When he came on, they all applauded him for coming back on.
That's right.
That just shows what a big player he is for the Hawks.
Yeah, obviously he didn't kick a ball for us last year, and we had the terrible season, and he was missed. And it would give us that bit of steel, that bit of pace at the back, and a bit of experience. And we've got a long way to go with them, really. They're still going to need 4 or 5 weeks until they're fully up and running and raring to go into match play. But we can now build them up. Now they're into playing games and playing minutes. We can build them up through the rest of the games we've got and through training to try and get them back as soon as possible.
Tonight and the last couple of games, the re-emergence really of Matt Patterson. He's back to the Matt Patterson that we had on loan a couple of seasons ago. I mean, that must be giving you a headache for who you're going to pick up from.
Well, certainly. We've got four or five very good lads. And probably back in the sort of in the field. Really, we've got 5 really good ones to choose from. But that's fantastic for me, because I'd rather that than only having 1 or 2 to pick from. I mean, we've your 4 or 5 lads in form.
Your front lads are all scoring. They're all now scoring in pre-season.
And it's got to be like competition for places all over the pitch, and that keeps. And I think brings the best out of people. And otherwise resting on their laurels is something that can happen, and we try and sort of nip that in the bud. But we've got a good group now, as I've said a couple of times already. A really good, competitive, fit and hungry group. And we're putting the jigsaw together slowly. And tonight is another good part of that going into it.
Just a quick question. I know you probably won't answer this, but Tuesday night we've got Petersfield. Now young Marley and young Alfie. They play for Petersfield or the Hawks?
They're playing for Petersfield on Tuesday. Well, I said they could go at this stage of the season, because to be fair to them, they've got to play with their teammates they're going to be playing with, and also a big good test for them to play against our players.
Yeah.
And a bit of pressure on them as well, and they're going to have to deal with that. As young up and coming players, they've got to deal with the pressures of playing against good players, and they will certainly have that on Tuesday.
I mean, Marley he's been a star the last 2 or 3 games. And it's been great just looking at young Alfie Whittingham. He's not scared of getting stuck in, is he?
He's hungry, he likes to tackle, he won't shirk a challenge. He's aggressive, and he's learning all the time. I've said before, they're 2 fantastic lads. People have been asking me, am I going to keep Marley with us after the last couple of performances? But at this moment in time, he's not going to get in front of the players we've got in midfield. So I don't want to stand in his way. He needs to develop. He needs to play. He needs to learn. He needs to make mistakes. He needs to do what he's done tonight and get minutes under his belt. And then when he's ready and he's going to come back and play and be involved, then I can call him back.
That's brilliant. Right, onwards and upwards. See you Tuesday night, Lee. Thank you.
That's Live with Lee. We'll be back Tuesday night with Petersfield Town on Hawks Radio.